Well, I'm just heading off to the grocery store. Time to pick up a few things before we get on the road. I'm going to be meeting up with someone along the way. Stay tuned. I can always tell when you're in Algonquin Park because the trees look different. They're massive. Now, since it was late in October, we were losing some light, and we just made it in time to Huntsville to grab some food before dark, and then decided to fuel up before we got to our destination. After an amazing night's sleep in the rooftop tent and some coffee in the morning, we decided to put BJ straight to work. He didn't know he was working this weekend, but we put him to work anyway. He has a vinyl company, of course, iCut_vinyl. If you want to get some custom work done, he'll do some amazing work for you. And I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon myself and do both of my fenders actually with max water level. I thought that was a really awesome vinyl to throw on the truck. As I started doing the driver's side, of course, people started rolling in, which we were anticipating anyway. I just had to get this vinyl done so that we could move everybody over to the other side and get camp set up for the evening. Once everybody was all set up for camp, we decided to get dinner on and get some fire going and some music and just kind of chilled for the night because the next day we were heading out on the trails. Well, it definitely was a chilly evening, but I was so happy to finally be using my diesel heater. It was one of the first real weekends in the minus temperatures that I was able to use it, and I had no issues with it whatsoever. And the Blue Eddy worked really, really well at powering it all night long. And I think I only used about 25% of my battery pack. Well, good morning. We're getting up and ready because we're about to get on the trails for 11, so it's time to get some breakfast and coffee into us and get organized. right, we're in Convoy on our way, and can't wait to get on the trail now. We definitely had a lot of selection of vehicles, from small, medium, and large rigs, as well as a couple of dogs running around while we were airing down. We were also discussing where we were going next on the trail, and our leader, Xterra Overland, was leading us down to a wonderful little beach location where we could all sit and have some lunch, take some shots, and send the drones up for some pretty awesome, epic views.
Close. It'll be a fun one.
So we're just driving through the trail right now, and it's quite a nice little area to be. You can rent some spots to camp. They were talking about it on the radio, and I think there's about 12 spots he was saying around in this area. of leaving it better than we found it definitely applies here, especially when we keep finding cans. One day we may lose access to these wonderful locations, and I'm hoping to enjoy them as much as we possibly can, so pick up your garbage, people. It's nice to kind of get out because in the next little while we won't be having this nice warm weather to go out and enjoy as much as we are today. And when these trees go down in the wind, they really go down. This root system is actually taller than me by a couple of feet. Definitely thankful for the group to have the invite down and be part of the weekend for the Fall Colors Tours, even though there's not too many fall colors left. We've had great weather. I mean, other than it being a little cold in the mornings when we got up, with all the rigs lined up down there, we're just enjoying this last little bit of sun before we head out back on the trails. We're going to do a little offshoot on the way, so I don't know what exactly that means, but we're going to find out very soon. Well, we ended the trail from this morning and we're just on our way to another little side shoot trail, which is part of the OG trail from Overland North. We're going to do that as a group, and then we'll get back in time to throw some dinner on.
Yeah, no, you're doing good. You're 8 inches, 6 inches. You're at the rock now. So you need a little juice to get over. There you go. And that light.
Dropping.
One thing about the fall is that you really do lose your light pretty quickly during the day, and we made it just back in time to make dinner and just get all settled up for another awesome night at the fire. And Adam decided he was going to walk the flame and show off his skills tonight at the fire. Nothing like a 12 to 15 foot tall fire. The next morning we got up, started saying our goodbyes, and started to pack up as everybody was rolling out. And why not one more fire, of course. Well, FRF Overland and I decided we were going to go down another little trail on our way back home towards Ottawa, and found a really wonderful space that I've marked on Gaia. But it's just off the highway, off the 60, so if you ever just needed a place to stay and you had probably like 10 rigs, there's so many spaces for camping around here. Down this way, there used to be a trail, I'm assuming, but it kind of ends right there and it goes right down to the water, but it's not been maintained. Well, after we stopped on this trail, it had a nice little dead end. We took a couple of photos, sent the drone up, and had a little quick bite to eat. And we're just about to get back on the road. What do you think?
I think I'm ready to get back to Ottawa.
All right.
Yeah, we're
Let's
out
do
of
it.
food, so good.
Thanks for watching this episode. Please like, subscribe, and share, of course. And no matter where you are, hopefully you can also find your path and get out on a trail sometime soon.